I'm Maud Lyon. I'm the president of the Greater Philadelphia Cultural Alliance. And so I really look at TechniCulture more strategically of what it's doing for the sector, how it's helping our member organizations and individual artists and people in the tech community to think differently about what they do and to really think about where we need to go and what are some interesting ways to help people get there. We wanted that second TechniCulture event to be something that helped other people get some glimpse of what the residencies, the journey that it brought people through, and how that might affect how they would think about their own solutions and their own journey in technology. I think one of the challenges we have as a sector is these residencies really focused on the challenge of how do you think differently about using technology. I think another challenge is how do you raise the capital you need to give you the time you need to be able to explore these avenues. And that's a continual challenge. It's why we focused it on smaller organizations, because they rarely have the opportunity to do this. And one of the exciting things about technology and the arts sector is the ability to do things with a small organization that you thought only large organizations could do. And more technology is enabling that.
What's an example, please?
Point-of-sale audience systems, database systems, whether they're about your donors or your patrons, your attendees. I mean, just even something so simple as sending out emails and communications. I mean, people don't send out postcards anymore. They do email invitations to everything. That technology is helping all of us to be able to do things in ways that it used to take us weeks and months to be able to plan an event. Now you can get it together and make it happen really fast because you can communicate so much faster. So I think we're all benefiting from that, but I think what we underestimate as a sector is the time we need to take to really think through all the pieces of the puzzle and how those fit together. One of the things I've been thinking about a lot is so much of technology is about how we communicate, just as a culture, as people, and how we use that differently. Is I think one thing that we'd like to explore more. I think another is how do we take advantage of big data? I mean, I know that my cell phone is telling the world where I am at any given moment, so is my car. And more I just assume that if I'm hunting for something on the internet, it comes up with all of these suggestions, and sometimes I think, how in the world did it know? And so we are living in a world in which we more and more assume, we as audience, we as people, assume that people will know that and put in front of us what we're looking for. And that's a challenge for arts organizations because even the large ones don't have a lot of that capability, but our audiences, our participants, are going to be expecting that as a matter of course. And we tend to market to the people we know, the ones that are already in our database. But yet a lot of the wonderful experiences we offer would be really exciting to people that aren't there yet. How do we access big data to do that? So I think about how we, the Cultural Alliance, can be more of a collective voice and a collective point of action to help multiple organizations efficiently work together towards the common goal of greater participation and just serving people. I think individual organizations need to think about how technology interfaces with their particular needs and challenges and really think about how they're going to invest in that. I think what attracts me to TechniCulture, and I really, my organization had started it before I came, so I can't take credit for it, but what attracts me is that it is about figuring out something we don't know how to do. It's about looking at the future and looking at how can we use this new asset, this new capability, which itself is evolving and emerging. How can we use that to get to the heart of the human communication that we want, the creative expression that we want, the efficiency that we need as organizations? It is truly a transformative moment in society, so really looking at how technology and culture fit together is hugely important and something that I think is going to be really get more and more interesting as time goes on, and I'm really proud that we're doing it.